Safin. Today we are here with another video lecture. Well, the topic we will talk today here, that is formation of passive voice. So let me teach you in a very easy way 5 steps, how to change active voice into passive voice. Be with me and I'm going to teach you formation of passive voice. Now, the first step, you need to follow just only 5 steps here. It's very easy. If you understand these 5 steps, I'm sure you will have no problem. Now, the first step we need to go, that subject of an active voice will change into object of passive voice, and object of passive will change into subject of active. Now, I'm going to explain it through examples. You will understand it in a better way. Let me put it here an example, the first formation, and be focused here. How do I track and how am I changing from active into passive? If I say Ali studies English. Now, can you see this is an active sentence? Ali studies English. Ali is subject and English is an object here. Now what I need to do, I need to bring this subject over here and this object here in this place. I will just only in the first step, clear? In the first step, always keep in your mind, in the first step of changing from active into passive, you will bring that object in place of subject and passive and subject in place of an object. So forget about what I'm using here in the matter, but just only you need to focus on the subject and objects here. Now look, what I want to bring here, English, number first, English will come here. English is studied by Ali. Now, can you see, just focus. English is here in the beginning and Ali we took at the end. So that is the first step. Forget about the medal what I have used here and the medal. Do not worry about it. I'm going to explain these things again right now in the second step as well. What is that? The first step. Subject in place of an object and object in place of a subject. That is the first step. Step number 2 we need to follow here, that we need to use be verb. Be verb. This is the second step. And this step is considered to be like, like the steering of a car, how to change like from one tense to change into another tense. The complete thing, it lies in the second step. I will tell you later on how to change from like present to past and past to present, etc. later on at the end, but just follow here. Be verbs are important. Like for example, be verb for simple present is, am, are. For past, there is was and were. Clear? So I will explain it in more detail later on, but the second step we need to go with it is called be verbs. Let me take an example, the same example. If I say Ali studies English. The first step I want to follow, what will come here? English here. English and Ali will go there. So now what I need to put in the middle, here, I will put here be verb. And what is be verb? This is simple present tense. I need to put what be verb here. And what would be the be verb? That would be is. Ali, English is. Because English is singular subject, you will put here is. English is. And after this, I need to put here studied by Ali. Now, we have studied 2 steps only. Subject and to object. These 2 things, and then we studied about be verb. Forget about studied and all the things. We will study now in the second step. Is this clear? We need to clear over here. As I said earlier, that the entire game is in the second stage. Now can you see, if I put it here, another sentence for you. Ali is studying English. Ali is studying English. Now which tense is this? This is present continuous tense. Again, the entire game we will just only have changes. We will see changes in be verbs, nowhere else. Rest of the sentence would be entirely the same. Now look at here. Ali, so I will put here English in the beginning, English and is. Be verb for present continuous is what? Is being. Is being. Was, is being, are being, am being. So English is, be verb for this present continuous is what? Is being. You will put here is being studied by Ali. Now, can you see, this is B word, the second step. As I said, the second step, there is the second step over there. Later on, I'm going to give you the entire tenses as well, how to change from one tense into another tense. But first step, you need to change from subject into object and object into subject. And the second step, we will go with that of be verbs. The third step, you should follow here for the formation from passive voice. That is, use third form of the verb. Which form of the verb is used? Third form of the verb is used in this case. Let me take an example first of all. If I say Ali studies English. Now, what was the first step? The first step is to bring object in the beginning. I can say English. Second step, we have be word is, because simple present tense, so I need to put here be word. And the third step, as I said here, that will be verb will change. Like in this sentence, we have the word is studies. So this studies, this is the main verb. We will change into which form? Third form. In all passive voices, we use third form of the verb, not second or first or whatever. Third form of the verb is used after which verb? Be word. So I will put it here. Study. Third form of study is studied. Studied by, and the subject will come at the end. The fourth step, we need to follow here formation by phrase. We use by phrase in this case. What I mean by phrase, can you see here? This is by, and after by we use that of object, clear, whatever it is. Now, for example, the same example, Ali studies English. First of all, I need to put subject in the beginning, English. After this second stage, that is be word, I will put is. Third stage, first form will change into third form, it's studied. And the fourth stage, the fourth formation we have, that is called what? By phrase. And I will put here by, and after by, I will put what? The subject. The subject will change into object over there, by Ali. This is the last stage. Now, the last fifth stage, you shall not forget about the fifth one. And the fifth stage, what do we have here? That is pronouns. If there is subject pronoun, that will change into object in place of an object, and object pronoun change into subject. For example, if I say he studies English. Now, can you see, first of all, I will bring English here in the beginning. English. Second stage, I will put is, be word. Third stage, third form of the verb, studied. Fourth stage, by phrase, by. And can you see here, there we have got subject pronoun, he. And subject, because it is changed into object place, so subject pronoun, this is subject pronoun, will change into object pronoun. What is subject pronoun for he? Subject pronoun for he is him. And this is the entire formation of what? This is the entire formation for completion to how to change from active voice into passive voice. Let me explain that through complete how to change like one tense to another tense. That is the complete chart that I have drawn for you. You can understand from this place very easily.